They can go in if they want to go in, but you're sort of the gatekeeper is the administrator, and they open the gate for them. They put information in there. There's a whole lot of different ways they can put their name in there and an email and say, I'll go anywhere, or they can put their name in there in an email and say, I only want to go in, this conference. They can do however they want to do it. They can identify the school they want to transfer to. They don't have to open themselves for everybody to talk to them. But I would say 95% of the students that go in there are open to anybody who wants to talk to them. So we have to watch it every day, and you see the new players pop up, and if it's somebody you're interested in, you immediately try to contact them. Oftentimes, if it's a really, really good player, and there's some good players doing this, you'll try to contact them. They won't respond. Next thing you know, they're committed to somebody else. I mean, it moves pretty quickly. And so this was a year where we felt like we wanted to explore the transfer portal, and we were, inquiring about a whole bunch of different players. We ended up getting Annie Sullivan really toward the end of the year. Was it May or June we brought you in? June. So we got her in at the end of the process. And then again, Malaya, and one of the things that happened that freed up a scholarship for Malaya, and I guess I'm just going to tell you about this, I think I can, is that Maddie Bowles has gone on a medical hardship. So she will not play anymore. She's still involved with the program, but now that opened up a scholarship, so we were able to take Malaya because she showed up late. So it wasn't something that we did on purpose, to make that thing work. Maddie Bowles was done. We thought we were going to recruit another 2022, and then all of a sudden Malaya Jones is on the transfer portal, and we snag her. And she knew all about our program, and in fact had relationships with probably 4 of our players where she was regularly talking to them on social media. So it really was a pretty good transition for her. And you'll get to meet her at one of these shows. So anyway, that's how the transfer portal works, but there's a lot more to it than that. There's a deadline of, as we said, of July 1st. If you don't get on before July 1st, you're not eligible to play the next year unless you can appeal it and get some kind of a waiver, which we are trying to do, but those don't always work. So she will have to sit. And then, Shalini, I do have a question for you on that. If since she had to go through the COVID year and didn't use a year of eligibility, and then doesn't use one, if she can't play this year, does she have 4 years left after that? Okay, so she would then have 4 years. That's good news. So anyway, it's been interesting. And and the other thing that happened was, all of a sudden, one of the conferences, who was the first conference, Shalini, to announce the interconference transfer rule? I don't know, but it was like one conference decided, okay, we're going to, because every conference